Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chenelle, the owner of 3 Boss Handmade Soaps and More, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made this beer soap. Alright y'all, so as always I like to show you everything that I will be working with for today, and since this is a beer soap, the beer that I am using is this Lager Original Amber beer. And I have 2 of these here, just in case. So we got 2 of those. I also have a little bit of cocoa powder here because I'm undecided on if I'm going to use this or not. I may throw some kale and clay in there. I don't know just yet. We're gonna see. We're just gonna go with the flow and see. And then of course I have everything else out on my table: my stick blender, protective eyewear, test loaf, some gloves, thermometer, scale, bowls, pitcher, my clay container, and my pitcher. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my table, and then we'll get started with this beer. All right, so first up, I started out by boiling my beer. Now for this soap, I did replace 100% of the liquid, and I used about 1.5 cans. Now I did let this boil for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so after my beer, I did let my beer cool just a little bit before I poured it into this container. Now at this point it was still hot. Now me personally, I don't put my beer in the freezer, so all I did once I weighed it out the amount that I needed, I just put that in my fridge and let it sit for about 4 to 5 hours or so. Now you can freeze yours if you like, however, again, I just stuck mine in the fridge. Now here I am just weighing out the rest of my ingredients, and after about 4 or 5 hours or so of letting my beer sit in my fridge, I did have to go back and top it off just a little bit with a little bit more beer. Now I could have used water for that, but I did not. I could have used distilled water, but I just went ahead and topped it off with a little bit more beer, and as you can see, it was literally just a few drops. Now here I am, I caught the tail end of me mixing in the sodium hydroxide into my beer. Alright, so here I am with my strainer. Now I did let my oils and butters, as well as my my beer and sodium hydroxide, I did let that cool to around like 90 degrees for both. I think one may have been like 90 and the other one was like 92, but somewhere in there. But so once they were cooled down to about 90 degrees or so, I then just combined them together and then just stick blended until I reached trace. Alright, so once I reached my desired trace, I then separated my batch. Now I did not weigh this out when I separated it because I only wanted just a little bit of the top to be that lighter color, to kind of resemble like fizz on top of the beer. Now I did go in with 1/4 teaspoon to begin with of cocoa powder, and I just stirred that up to try to blend it in. Now I could have and probably should have added the cocoa powder whenever to the oils before I added in the beer and stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. So here I am adding it now. Now I just used the stick blender to try to help blend up that cocoa powder some more. Now I didn't like this color. I went in with just a little bit of cocoa powder first just to see what I would get. So I went in with just a little bit, and then I did eventually go back and add another 1/4 teaspoon to give me the color that I actually ended up with. So I'm glad I did go back with more cocoa powder. Now for this soap, I did not add any essential oil to this at all. I thought about it. I started to. I was actually thinking about maybe patchouli and something else, but I couldn't make my mind up, so I just left it blank. Now, not left it blank, but just left it unscented. Now, I do I will say that I can still smell the beer. So it does still have like a smell. I'm pretty sure it'll probably go away, after it finish curing. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna see. But for right now, this soap definitely does still have like a beer smell to it. So and if you are finding this video to be somewhat helpful, or if you are enjoying this video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, subscribe to our channel. It definitely helps our channel grow, and we thank you in advance. All right, so once I finally got my cocoa powder mixed up in there the best I could, it was then time for me to add that to my soap mold. And by this time, it was starting to accelerate on me. Yeah, probably because of all the mixing and stuff like that I was doing, trying to blend in that cocoa powder. But I still managed to get it into my container. And then I just went in with the top portion, the lighter color, and I started to kind of like do like some swirls in there, but then I stopped. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So all I did was literally just set that on top and then just tap it on my table, and I left it alone. Well, not necessarily left it alone, because I did go back and texture the top. So I left it alone as far as using putting some swirls in there. So here I am, just using the back of my spoon to texture my top to kind of make it look like, I don't know, a little something, something nice or whatever, to where it wasn't so flat. So I just kind of just kept going back and forth with the spoon to kind of make it have like little peaks and stuff like that on there. And here is our beer soap. And now I did let this sit. I covered this up, and then I just let it sit for like 24 hours on my table. I did, just allow this soap to gel. And this is what it looks like. I really like the top. Y'all let me know what you think of the top portion. But wait till you see the inside. And y'all look at this. Look at this soap. I mean, besides the little, the holes on the side, but look at that. And of course, look at the bottom. That right there was my cocoa powder. But anyway, other than that, I did get a full gel from the outside. And then, of course, once I cut it, I did see what you'll see as well. I did get a full gel all the way through. So I'm very pleased with that. But I really do like the way that the two colors came out. I really like that. So I'm glad I did go back in with some more of that cocoa powder. Now here I am just getting ready to cut my soap. And y'all look. Then of course, that ring around the edge. Of course, the rest of the soap, the bottom part, that brown, will eventually be that darker brown color, which I'm fine with that, because I still think these right here turned out very nice. I think they're really cute, actually. And I kind of wish that I would have, added a scent to them. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. So I will probably be making this soap again for sure around like Father's Day for the fellas. So, but anyway, y'all enjoy the cut, and then I will be right back. So after I had my soaps all cut up, it was then time for me to stamp them. Y'all let me know what you think down below. Do you think I nailed, like, you know, the beer resemblance here? I mean, I think I did. I personally think I did. I think these look so cute, but y'all let me know down below. And if you've made a beer soap before, let me know, you know, your thoughts, how it went. Let me know what you think of this soap right here. Let me know what you think of my soap too. But let me know your experience when you made a beer soap. And we are all done. Here is our beer soap. Y'all let me know what you think down below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to our channel. And to all of our wonderful supporters out there, we thank you all so much. And until next time, I will see you guys later.